Hey, what's up, music junkies, or in this case, guitar junkies? I would assume that we're all guitar junkies. If you're not, well then shit, man. I hope you find something cool here. I don't know. So, this guy I know who's an awesome guitar player, Justin Castellano, who is a friend I've met through Facebook and through a mutual acquaintance, who's a really great guitar player. He sent me this video. So I'm gonna check it out. Apparently this technique is so wild that when I looked this up, there were explanation videos. I didn't watch any of those because I like kind of treating music like a puzzle. So I'm gonna see, you know, what I see, if I can decipher what's going on. And then of course, if I don't get it, I'm gonna go watch the explanation. Probably by myself, probably not with you guys. But I don't know, you know, what? I'm wearing a cat throwing money on my shirt. Like, do you think I really fucking know, like, what I'm gonna do next? Anyways, let's check out Bell's Harmonics. Okay, so the first thing I can tell, right, is he's got his guitar tuned to an open chord, because I can hear him moving through bass lines while doing arpeggios when he's not fretting anything. Therefore, his guitar's in an open tuning. What the fuck? I think he's doing light pull-offs with his picking hand while holding down a harmonic note with his right hand. So he's pulling off to a harmonic, I think. Violinists have done this before. They do pizzicato, well, not just pizzicato. Pizzicato is where a violin is plucked with their right hand, but sometimes they'll do pizzicato with their fretting hand. So while they're bowing, they'll take an extra digit and pull off of the string. I think might be similar to that, but he's pulling off to harmonics. But how's he not making... Oh. No, he is. He's plucking the strings with his fretting hand. Damn. When do you think he's seen it all? I'm gonna try this on this video. I'm just gonna see if I can make something. I'm nervous. Also, his note points are over the sound hole, that's not that weird. I'll explain that. Fuck. What? I still think what I said was true. I think it's right, but he's fucking killing it. Oh, and he's mixing up some that are just right hand with the left hand pull off. So now he's mixing two types of harmonics together. That's how he's playing so fast. When you hear him going, he's actually alternating what's making the harmonics, I think. I think he's alternating between one note with just his right hand and one note that takes his right and left. And so he's alternating those, and that's how you get the speed. And I I'll tell you, I've never done that technique ever. But I have played a shitload of harmonics, so maybe that will come in handy. Oh, also, by him tuning his guitar to an open tuning means that all of the harmonics that he hits that don't require an extra hand are all going to be arpeggio notes. That's important. That's super important. That means there's one hand that you would normally be using to make a note happen, and you don't need that hand because the guitar is an open tuning. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how I could be wrong. The only other... Ooh. Okay, I think my second idea might be right that I haven't told you about, which is I think it could be possible that he's just making harmonics happen with just his fretting hand while he's basically plucking the string with his fretting hand. Now, shit, okay. Now I want to... Okay, let's see. This is going to go badly. So let's cover some harmonics here, so we know what's going on. Harmonics, your loudest harmonics are equal... Hey, don't fall off, guitar. We got shit to do. Might need to move my mic, maybe. Okay, so we've got a couple... Let's go over our common harmonics. These little natural harmonics. Those are all actually... Okay, they're 5th fret, 7th fret, 12th fret, but what they actually are clear ratios of the string length. What I mean is, this is 1/3 the string length. This is 1/4. And this is 1/5. Sorry, 1/2. I think I said all that shit backwards. 1/4, 1/3, 1/2. Which means that all those same harmonics that are here are also over here. So what harmonics are these I'm playing? These are the same harmonics. These are the same harmonics that are on the 5th fret. Because that's 1/3 of the string, and this is also 1/3 of the string. If you want to visualize where I'm playing, if my guitar had 24 frets, these harmonics are where the 24th fret would be, right? Now, we can get rid of this hand by using a node point, right? So we get... So now this finger is replacing my left hand, and I'm plucking with my thumb. Now, was he pulling off to a harmonic? How the fuck? Well, it works. I mean, at least my first idea works. So I'm holding down the node point and I'm pulling off with my fretting hand. But it's slow, because I suck. That's my best guess as to what he's doing. I think he's doing something a little fancier in there as well, but I'm not sure how he's making that happen. Well, now I want to go watch the explanation video to see if I got it right or wrong. But that's okay. So let's end this with a little thesis on playing crazy shit, which is the majority of the time that you hear something that is nuts, it's really not nuts. What it is a small collection of ideas, a small couple set of muscle movements that you then refine by repetition so you can do them quicker. usually, I mean, there's a couple of outliers, but let's forget the outliers. Anything you hear fast is not usually something hard, because there's a diminishing return on hard shit. That the harder something is, the faster you play it, it gets like exponentially more difficult. So what you actually want is something that is not that hard when it's broken up into an individual segment, and then you train to make the segments faster and faster and faster. But they're all really based on a simple idea that you've cracked, and then you stack them. And then at a fast tempo, they look like magic to the audience, but they're not magic. They're Lego blocks. They're Lego blocks of musical fragments that you have practiced to get them clean, and then you sped them up, and then you connect them all together. It's really like speaking a language, right? Like right now I've said a shitload of words to you in English, but all of the things that I've said to you in English are actually small phrases. They're sentences, and then inside sentences there are parts of the sentence which are actually a smaller segment called words, which are a smaller segment that are letters, right? We took letters to make words, to make sentences, and then we get used to saying the sentences with increasing velocity. And then if I speak really quick to you, I just want to talk about whatever's going on. I want to talk about marshmallows burning in their houses, calming down, or there's earthquakes everywhere, what's going on? That's really just a fast repetition of our slower building blocks, which are words into sentences. To me, music is a language. It's just we don't really necessarily treat it like one, but it is. So you get used to speaking the language, then repetition and immersion creates fluency, which then allows you to have speed, because you're just so used to doing a certain thing a certain number of times. And I use my hands because apparently hands make things make more sense. Now, I'm gonna disappear. Let's count down with the button. 3, 2, 1, vanish.